problem is I find it hard enough dealing with my own biz. How'd they get my name and number? Then I stop and think and wonder about a plan. Yo man, I gotta step out town. You wanna call me up? Take my number down. It's 2222222. I got an answer machine that can talk to you. It goes,
hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't get through, but leave your name and the number, and I'll get back to you. Yo, check it, exit the old style, enters the new, but nothing's new by being hawked by a few. Or should I say a flock, cause around every block there's Harry, Dick, and Tom with a demo in his palm. Now I'm with helping those who want to help themselves and flaunt a nut that's doggy as a dog. But it's not the move to hear the tales of limousines and pails of money they'll make like a pro. I be like, yo, black display made a tape. Well, actually show the time to spare or just make. But the songs created in they shacks be so wick, whack. Situations like this, I now hate to give me smiles, Kool-Aid wide and ass. And with the straightest face, I be like, hell yes. Slip them digits of Papa Prince Paul, so I don't go AWOL, but yet I know when they call, they get.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you. Check it out. Party after dark on Dixon Ave. Haven't been to a jam in quite a while. Figure out, catch up on the latest style. Step piles and piles of them, it takes about a mile. All I wanna do is cut on the tech 12, but addition up here by the mile to the sector. Believer of duty, pluck one Moses and I be like G pastors on producer.
Now woe is me to the third degree. Bass pulls some funny, so I make like the bunny. Check, but I'm getting used to this demo abuse, getting raped and giving birth to a tape. Cause there's no escape from the clutches of a hawker. Attached to my success, sent like a stalker. Make way to my radius, playing fly guy. Trying to get my back, they force like Luke Scott. Me, myself, and I go to this act daily. And rarely do I not. No matter how I dodge, some jackal always nails me. No matter what the plot. And even out on tour, they be like, yo, I gotta take the player back at the hotel. I be like, oh swell, unveil the numeric code that dials my room. And tell them to call me at noon. But of course there's an answering machine in my room. But a pretty young adore who I swung on tour. And if the rings while we're alone, she'll answer the phone. And with the quickness she'll recite like a poem.
hey, you done did the right thing. Dial up my ring, now you're waiting on the beat. Say, I would love if you sing a tune the true instead of fronting on the speak. So no problemo, just play a demo. And at the end it's breakout time. Please don't press rewind, cause I'll just lay it down the line. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number, and we'll get back to you. Peace.
Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide.
Back in the ghetto with rain for 40 days. Hey, I like slain, but I can't show no pain. My headache, enormous proportions, the size of a bucket. Painkillers can't touch it. Yo, what? My little brother's gone. Now I'm torn apart as I stand with the knife at my heart. We shared the good and the bad times when wrongs broke out to the store. It was halftime. Remember she came back, yo, and we got beatings with the Hot Wheel track. I felt the hurt from your own predicament. Lost your scholarship, can't play pro with torn ligaments. Career suddenly ended. Your goal was offended. Suicide, death tips recommended to try black, but you and I first as we bless the earth. So let us pour the wine, preventing suicide.
Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide.
Nicole strolled away from home at age 12. In search of herself, she found an angel of hell who deceived her like Eve and convinced her to leave her family. You can see she was very naive. The fallacy she was taught was brainwashed thoughts in a cult with no culture. Soon she was forced into showing her skin tone for thin grins and moans to please her savior Jim Jones. Her pops was an ex-marine. Him and his team got M16 so they could blow up the scene. No tambourine beating, deacon is freaking my seat every weekend as long as I'm breathing. They parachuted in, started shooting men, recruited by Jim. rich and be alive. False prophets lead to suicide.
Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide. Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide. Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide. Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide.
Yep, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around every once in a while, you could miss it.
I was born in a bed of thorns, surrounded by men with horns, wicked forms, but still I was happy to be born. I grew up in a house of 10, a mouse and men, rats and roaches lacking oxygen. Every night I dreamed, I saw ghosts, babies crying, favorite uncles dying, mom's crying, pops lying, mom's going across his head with a frying pan. Me and my man made plans to move to land and raise a fam. Now my man stands 6 feet deep in a box, covered with sand, tears are dropping, or copping out the 2 to 5, smoking plus, do or die, suicide. About to face a bit, cause I tried to waste this kid. Ready to embrace the biscuit to my face. Pull it back, erase it, kid. Pull the trigger. But I figure that I got a little risk till I get trapped by the evil wizards. Wicked men apply, genocide, homicide, but you were not a try. You will figure this out till you died. It's a suicide.
Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide. Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide. Suicide into suicide. What do I have? Suicide into suicide.
Like the dead-end kids, we used to play in the streets, never worrying about grief. Football spelled relief. Ronnie Reed, he was a coach for us. See, he taught us to play almost every single day. Okay, now our evergreen was Larry and Mike and Lon. My cousin Boo lived there too, just to name a few. Was shot, grown, he's bad to the bone. Boo's little sidekick and a badass mouth. He sufficed in a Harvard Street with Zach, Leo, and Ant. Meet Jody and Boom, Pajun, Rocky, and then comes Tommy and Cedric, Lamar and Greg. Unique in our own right. At times we fight, but that's side still. Not real lives, and we had love and showed when we played. No phony charades against one another. Now while I write this song, it's like some are still alive and a couple are gone.
Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why.
As kids, you're overlooking death. It didn't seem important or serious, it just seems curious. It was about waking to a bowl of cereal, cartoons on Saturdays, karate flicks, and like riding your skateboard or bicycle. And when it's deep as Killer Joe on the corner drinking Ripple Plus. Puerto Rican kids on the block, cool, we got along. We all knew right from wrong by far. We got a dose to life was hard. A Spanish kid we were close with was killed by a car. Shocking, a bird was hit on the block and death was spontaneous. His mom's just clocking him across the street. He just received an award for Little League Baseball like an hour before. Plus, he didn't even get to see the summer setting. Dying all young at the age of 7, it opened up my eyes more that the flesh was weak. As a kid, thinking shit like that was mad deep, people.
Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. Born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live a life and die, life so damn short, man, I wonder why.
Now once the body is gone, that's when you realize how close you was, how close you are. Like a scar real deep, it takes time to heal. And still from time to time you wish you could find a way to forgive and let them know you forgave. But they can't feel 6 feet deep inside the grave. What's left but a tender's weight, believing if it was you, he'd do it for old time's sake. Damn, I'm disturbed by the news when I was told I was sitting, knowing damn well Boo ain't bullshitting. My life flashed like big bills of cash. The good times we had, now it's all so sad. One of my childhood pals hit the road. When you take to the streets, then you die by the code. But in this case, who knows what went down? Bottom line is wishing that he still was around. Now we found a spot in my heart, or should I say lobotomy? Mike, yo, you're trapped inside of me. And every other brother in Bushwick who rushed to your side thick, all down with the click. Yeah, God bless, he laid to rest. Call him Mike Boogie, that's what describes the nigga best.
We're born to live a life or die. Life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live a life or die. Life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live a life or die. Life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live a life or die. Life so damn short, man, I wonder why. We're born to live. We're born to live. We're born to live. We're born to live.
Like that, sure. Like that, sure.
Yo, man. You remember them youth of today? How we used to try this yesterday. You remember the thing where they white they a sing. Good boy, we a talk, remember. How when me sing, remember we. We never have no money, remember we. We never have no city, remember we. We never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are sing, remember we. We never have no money, remember we. We never have no city, remember we. We never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are sing?
As my dogs manifest, brain cells bust, lyrics react. I think about the days when there was no contract. I used to hop the train cause I had no dough. Playing beats on the chairs and I did start to flow. Mama said every day's like this. When the baby face chaos can get paid for the hits. But anyway, by the time I was a toddler, a kid that understood he wasn't one day by his father. Mad receipts for the dues I paid. The only one without a sheepskin in the whole 6th grade. Staring out the window, broke like Mr. Window. And nobody knows the troubles that I went through. My mama said life's a double-headed knife. If you stab, you can stab. Either you paid or you pay the price. So people listen when I start the flow. But I'm that same baby face from a while ago. So yo, remember we remember this, remember us, son. Paid in the shade, but like Jack, you get nickels, son. Thanks to those that's down, I never diss. But would you be down if I wasn't on the gas list?
Remember we never have no money, remember we never have no city, remember we never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are sing, remember we never have no money, remember we never have no city, remember we never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are sing?
Do you remember how it was when we were not who we are? When people didn't think that we would get this far? I never really thought about being a star. But if you're fat, so you are who you are. Back in the past, I used to be the whack ass. But now who's the jackass kissing my black ass? Girls never kiss me, always try to diss me. But now it's like if the whole world is hanging with me. Still I maintain my focus and watch where I'm headed. Cause truth must be spreaded and lies must get deaded. So open your eyes to the same old guys. But now I got more friends than the world got flies. And I do not understand what is the reason for the treasonable behavior. Save that nonsense for later. It seems you have forgotten that the original being that you're seeing was not always MCing. I used to get rejected, neglected and dejected, disrespected, treated like I was infected. But straight from the bracket comes the acrobat. And you were saying I would never be back. Remember that?
We never have no money, remember we never have no city, remember we never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are sing? I remember the old them today. How we used to try this yesterday. Do you remember the thing where the people are sing? Oh boy, we are talk, remember how when we sing, remember we never have no money, remember we never have no city, remember we never have not a thing. Do you remember the song where the people are? I remember. Road boy, do you remember? Me have to ask if you remember. Road boy, better remember. Hear me now.
If you got beef, son,
cállate la boca.
you'll meet me on the island where the Cubans meet the Haitians.
Herbal meets the verbal lyrical assassination.
From LA to Brooklyn, why you doing all that talking?
Think you got a soul, but you're a dead man walk.
Yo, toast the host. From coasters, we boast when we meet again. I will be Casper, that friendly ghost.
You'll hear shots like this show cops. Things are still the same, I'm still growing crops.
Why Clef would be real? Let me feel better yet.
Killer be kid.
Yo, be real, watch your grill.
Oh, Betty, my mind.
Yo, open up your eyes, who'll be the next one to die high.
Oh, Betty, my mind.
Oh, as simple as they come, it's as simple as they die high.
Oh, Betty, my mind.
Yo, who told the boy to pack a 45 high?
Oh, Betty, my mind.
Now we rest in the place that they call paradise
Fools
high.
run up, but they never seem to last. Fragile ass niggas get broken like glass. Can he pass? Or does he possess the will? And does he need a PA to keep him straight on the rail? Punks are crooked, so they fall off the ledge. Refugee camp bringing it straight over the edge.
Yo, duck as I pluck the feathers from your skin. How you gonna win? That's like Satan with no sin. It'll never happen while I'm rapping. I'll be watching the Philistines creeping up in Manhattan. The sun turned to blood. White Clef produced a track with mugs, but there's no survivors. They all died in the flood. Open up your eyes, who'll be the next one to die high. As simple as they come, it's as simple as they die high. Who told the boy to pack a 45 high? Now he rests in the place that we call paradise high. Yo, once a child, twice a villain. If this was drugs, I make $1 million off this combination. Let's see your dope, Clef your dope, so they offer me cess and beer. Beware, you pull your wallet, Mr. Thief stares the opposite direction of the room. He pulled his gun and said, I'm doomed. Join the son of man in the tomb.
I see the soldiers coming from out the shadows, ready for battle. Ain't trying to hear the babble. Warriors lined up in full war gear, aiming to win it if it goes on for years.